Hi guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome back to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be doing a full run through of Last Night on Earth, the zombie game. Yes, we are going to be surrounded by zombies, trying to fend them off, kill them if possible. Join me at the table and let's play it. Alright guys, I got the game almost set up. There's still a little bit more that needs to be done, but I wanted to share that with you. But for now, let's see what I've done. But before we do that, I wanted to tell you this game, Last Night on Earth, the zombie game, is from Flying for Productions. And they also made another game called Invasion from Outer Space, which I've already done a run through in the channel for. It came after this game, and it actually merges the two games together, or you can merge them together. They're basically the same mechanics. Invasion from Outer Space, like the name says, it's an alien game, so you're fighting aliens, which I like. I like aliens, but I love zombies. This one has zombies. But in the future, I do plan to have a game where I put the two games together so you can see that. So because of that, I'm going to leave a link to Invasion from Outer Space up there so you can have fun and watch what happened during that game and understand it better when I play both of them mixed up and the mayhem just starts. But here in the town of Windvale, people woke up to a zombie apocalypse, and the way we set it up is first you put the square tile, which is this one, in the middle of the table, and then you select 4 L-shaped tiles randomly and place them around the big square tiles. I've done that already. Randomly, these are the tiles that came up, so we're going to have some cool locations like, what is this, the general store, the gun shop, the plant, the airplane hangar, the hospital, the diner, the church, the police station, here's a cornfield, a farmhouse, the barn, there's a graveyard by the church, which thematically has a spawning point from where zombies are going to come out, just like the morgue also at the hospital has a spawning point, because I'm guessing that the people that were at the morgue last night woke up as zombies this morning. Now, I've got my pool of zombies here. We're always going to be using, I think it's 14 zombies. Yes, 14 zombies. If I was playing with more players and there were 2 zombie players, then there will be 7 zombies for one player and 7 for the others. And I have painted them with different bases. So there's black zombies for one player and then green or grassy zombies for the other player. But today, because I'm playing by myself, I'm going to be using all of them. We always use 4 heroes no matter the player count. If you're playing in a 2-player game, which the game does go 2 and up, you're not supposed to play it solo because the zombies are supposed to be fighting you and they're going to be making smart decisions. But I'm going to try and make unbiased decisions as most as I can. We have 4 heroes that we start with, and it's time to place them on the board. Aside from that, there are 2 decks in the game. One is for heroes, one is for zombies, and we'll shuffle those. That's our objective up there, which we're going to take a look at in a minute. I got some wound tokens over here, and I have the sun tracker, which basically we're fighting during the day. We woke up this morning and here's what's happened, and there's going to be a set of turns that is going to be indicated in our objective in which to play the game. And thematically, if we run out of daylight, so if the number of turns ends or finishes, we lose, the heroes lose the game, and the zombies win the game. So the zombies want nighttime to come. Apparently during the night, zombies are harder to kill. They come out in full force, and the town is overrun. So let's go ahead and set up our heroes in their starting locations. Each hero is going to let us know at the top right hand side of their hero cards where they start. For example, Mr. Johnny over there starts at the gym. He is the quarterback. Hopefully he's not all looks and no game. He has some abilities, and I'm going to show you his abilities, everybody's abilities, as they take their turns to make it a little easier. But let's place Johnny. Now, it says gym. However, the L-shaped tiles that we picked, well, none of them have a gym. So what happens is he then starts in the middle of the board, and as a bonus, he gets a hero card, which is a really good bonus. The problem is when you're out in the open, you can't search. You can only search if you're in the building. So because he didn't get to start in the building, then it's kind of like he got a free search. which I don't think is bad at all, but that will depend on what card he gets. Hopefully he gets some ranged attack weapon, because in this game, ranged attack is pretty much the only way you can kill zombies. What does he get? He did not get a ranged weapon, but he did get an item which is a hand weapon, so for melee attack, and it gives him a combat bonus. The hero rolls an extra fight dice. Any zombie beaten in a fight is automatically killed, even if no doubles were rolled. If you lose a fight while using chainsaw, discard or discard a gasoline card in its place. So we're going to go ahead and equip that to him. So the heroes can carry up to 4 items, 2 of which can be weapons. So he has one of the 2 weapons that he can carry. And you'll understand more of how the combat bonus works when we start combat. But let's go to Jake. Jake is a drifter. He travels from town to town, and this morning he happened to be at the wrong town at the wrong time. Wrong place, wrong time. But he's going to stick around and he's going to fight. He starts at the road out of town, and again, we don't really have a road out of town in this particular scenario, so he's going to start in the middle and he's going to get a hero card. He gets an event. Play to kill any zombie beaten in a fight, even if no doubles were rolled. So that's great that he got this, because you'll get to see the 2 types of cards that are in the game. Some are items and some are events. Items are equipped to the hero that got the item. So like Johnny got to equip his chainsaw. Events are held by the player that controls that character. In this game, I'm controlling all the characters, so I'm going to be holding on to this card in my hand, and I can use it for during any turn when I see that it's important to kill a zombie, even if we don't roll doubles. And again, you'll see that when we start combat. But he got an event, so he doesn't get anything equipped. Now, over here, Becky, she is the nurse, so she's kind of going to be a healer. You're going to notice when we go to her ability that she's able to heal us. And you'll notice we don't have a lot of wounds. 3, 2 for Johnny, and we're dead. So, and if 2 of our heroes are killed in this scenario, we lose the scenario as well. You're going to see that on the objective. But for now, let's just put Becky in the hospital. Now, here's the hospital. She doesn't start with any hero bonus cards. And we can place her wherever we want. I know there's a spawning point here, so I don't want her around here. I also want her, I probably want her near a door so she can run out if she needs to. There's a door here. You can see this little opening, which will be how far from the morgue. This tiles are making it hard to see. I believe the black is what separates the square. So all of this right here is a square. So she's 1, 2 away and 1, 2. So no matter what door she picks, she's going to be 2 away. She's 1, 2, 3, 4 away from this door, whereas here 1, 2, 3. So this is probably, in case she needs to run over to the diner, we're going to put her on this door. And that's it for Becky. And now we have Sheriff Anderson, who is a small town lawman. He actually, because of his special rules, he starts with a revolver. I'll show you that when I show him up close, but I already equipped his revolver to him, and he starts at the police station, which we do have a police station, if I remember. Here it is. And again, I'm going to put him by the door in case he needs to leave. Now, in this game, we can move diagonal, except when we're moving through doors. So he couldn't, if it was here, he couldn't exit. And that's why they make the walls all the way in, so you can tell that there's no way you can run out a door diagonally. Zombies, though, they walk through walls. They get under the floorboards, or they climb through windows, broken windows. They just get around really fast. But with that, we have finished setup. We're going to go ahead and look at the objective and start playing. Die, zombies, die. We get 15 turns, which we have to denote in the soundtrack tracker. And then the scenario objectives. Number 1, the heroes win if they kill 15 zombies by sundown. And the zombies win, number 2, if the heroes fail or by killing 2 heroes, like I mentioned before. And we're going to use this tracker to see how many, well, I guess we'll start here, to see how many zombies we've killed, because zombies will come back. Even when we kill them, they just keep coming back. So right now we've killed 0 zombies, so I'm just going to keep that out for now. Well, the one thing that I forgot to do for setup is we got to populate the zombies. I mean, we put our heroes out, which there's always 4 of them, but how many zombies do we start with? Well, that's up to a roll of the dice. We get to roll 2d6, so 2 regular dice, and see how many zombies we get. So we start, actually, we didn't do that bad. We started the game with only 3 zombies out on the board. So let's populate. And when you're placing zombies during these place the zombies turns or part of the turns, we have to evenly populate the spawning points. So we can't put 2 zombies here and leave the other spawning points unpopulated. But I know there's a girl here. So I'm gonna try to go after Miss Becky, and I know there's a dude here, or at least close to here. So we're gonna go after the sheriff, and then for my 3rd zombie, I'm going to go here so I can run after these 2 guys that are out there in the middle of nowhere. And that's it for placing zombies. So now let's get started. In this game, zombies start. They take the first turn, and we have a handy dandy reference sheet or reference card that is going to let us know what are the different things that a zombie can do during his turn or must do during his turn. So let's check it out. Okay, so each zombie turn has 6 steps that must be done in order. So first, we move the sun track marker. During the first turn of the game, what that means is we actually set the sun track marker to the indicated amount of turns. So we're going to put it on 15 because we are going to have 15 turns to kill 2 heroes as the zombie, or for the heroes to fail killing 15 zombies, which by my math, if we kill 1 zombie a turn, we should be fine, right? Second thing we're going to do is draw new zombie cards. At the beginning of the first turn, zombies have no cards, but if they had any cards, they can first discard up to 1 card and then draw up to 4, which is their hand size. But because we don't have any, we're just going to draw 4 cards, and that's what's going to help us defeat this baddies of the heroes. Alright, and I have my 4 cards, but to make it more interesting, I'm not going to show them to you right away. I'm going to show them to you as I play them to keep the suspense a little bit. But I did get 1 card which says play immediately, so that one I have to play right now. New spawning pit. Play immediately. This is a zombie event. Roll a random building. The zombie player places a new zombie spawning pit marker in any space of the building. So what does all that mean? Well, what that means is we're going to use these numbers that are around the board everywhere. So in order to roll for a random building, first we just take 1 die and we roll it, and we got a 6. So we look over here, and 6 is zombie's choice. So perfect. Me as a zombie get to place a spawning pit marker anywhere I want to. So let's go grab 1 of those. And where would I like a new spawning? Well, I'm thinking the gun shop might be a good place, because that place gives us guns, or gives the heroes guns, and I'm sure they're going to want to visit that at some point. And also, let's corner them. They're going to come through every corner. I don't want to cover the pickup ability, because that might come in handy, and we might need to look at it at some point during the game, so I'm just going to place it right next to it. And actually it's better because zombies can walk through walls, like I said, so the zombie spawning pit is ready to go. So that was my play immediately. Now I gotta say, I can play cards up until I start moving zombies. I haven't moved any zombies yet, so if I want to play any other card, this will be the time. Do I? Right now I don't, so I'm just going to keep my hand and move on to the next phase of the turn. We drew cards, so now we're going to go to number 3, roll to spawn new zombies. Yay! So the way we do this is really simple. We take 2 dice, 2d6. If I was playing with another zombie player, each zombie player will roll 1d6, and we have to get a number that's higher than the amount of zombies that we have out on the board. So right now there's 3 zombies on the board. If I was playing with another player, maybe if looking at their bases, 1 zombie player would have 1 zombie, so he'd just have to roll on one die higher than 1, and then the other player would have 2, so again with 1 die roll higher than 2. But what we have to do is with 2 dice roll higher than 3, so most probably we're going to get new zombies. Let's check it out. And for sure, we got an 11. So new zombies are coming out, which is great, because I feel like this is not a challenge, and we need to kill 15 anyway, so the heroes need more zombies on the board. It's important to notice we don't spawn them now. This is just to decide if they're going to be spawned at a later phase during the zombie's turn. So let's move on to the next phase of the turn. We rolled, so now move zombies, and then we're going to fight heroes, And then we place new spawn zombies. So let's move, fight, and then spawn. So as we all know, zombies are slow. They only move one space forward. So I don't think we're going to have any fights. But this guy is definitely going to move over here. They're also ruled by something called, this guy can go through walls. Uh, zombie hunger, I believe it's called. If they're adjacent to a hero and they have to move, they will move onto the hero space. You can't move them back or forward or diagonally anywhere else. They want to eat zombie flesh. And of course, that definitely is thematic. They want your brains. But they all moved, and that's it. So we move to fight, but there are no fights. We only fight if we're in the same space with a hero. They are melee attackers after all. They don't have guns like we do. And then finally, we're going to spawn zombies. And the way we do that is by rolling 1d6 and seeing how many zombies we get. If we were playing with 2 zombies, then they will roll a d3, which just means that 1 and 2 is a 1, 3 and 4, wherever you are, is a 2, and 5 and where's 5? 5 and 6 is a 3. But we just get to roll d6. Okay, 5 new zombies. Now I feel like we're getting there. All right, so, and again, I have to make sure that the spawning pits are evenly distributed, but the guys moved, so I feel like 1 here, 1 here, that's 2. We'll put 1 in the new one, 3, put 1 here, 4, and we have to place the last one here to keep it even. So there we go. So 5 new zombies ready. But with that, the zombies are finished and we can finally go to the hero phase. During the hero turn, each hero character may take their action in whatever order you like, and it may change from turn to turn. When a hero takes their action, they must complete all of these in order. The move action or search if you're in a building, exchange if you are with another hero, shoot a ranged weapon, and fight zombies. Alright, so who wants to go first? Well, I don't think it matters much at this point. I know this lady should probably run away since she has no weapon, and all she can probably do is fend off the zombies. So let me show you what she's all about, and let's have her go first. So like I said, Becky is a nurse. She starts at the hospital. She's a medical female, which only will come in handy if a card references that. What the hell is going on in this town, she says. And she has a special rule, first aid. At the end of the hero turn, may heal 1 wound from another hero in the same space. She cannot heal herself, but she can heal others. So we're going to go to the move action of the turn, where she can either move or search. You can always roll first to see how far you can go. Because if I get a really low number, might as well just search in there and try to get a range weapon. And I got a really low number. I would only be able to move here, which of course will mean that he wouldn't get to me next turn unless the zombie has a special way of moving it. But what if I get a ranged weapon now? So I think we are going to search instead of just moving 1. Or should we be chickens? Let's search. Hopefully we get a ranged weapon. I gotta tell you, my cards are a little messed up. They were stuck together really bad when I got the game, and I had to unstock them, and it was so painful to see them getting wrecked. But it's not so painful to see a shotgun in my hand, so great. Nice, she got a pump shotgun. This is an item, it's a ranged weapon, it's a gun. It has a range of 2. You may fire at a space within range, which is 2 spaces away. Roll a d6 for each zombie in that space. Oh nice, too bad there's only 1 zombie in each space. Zombies are hit on the roll of 3+. Any hero in that space is unaffected. Each time the shotgun is fired, roll a d6. On the roll of 1 or 2, the shotgun is out of ammo and we have to discard it. So she did her move action, which she searched. Then she can exchange items, but there's no one in her space. Now we can shoot a ranged weapon, and you can shoot a ranged weapon that you got this turn. So let's use that shotgun. Probably smart to hit the zombie that's next to us because he can move next turn and get us. And it's really hard to kill zombies hand to hand, as you're going to see when we do that. So let's go ahead. We are at range because the range is 2. We could even get this guy because other figures do not block line of sight. We can always attack adjacent or zombies. Well, we cannot always attack adjacent. That's a lie. Because, well, pretty much I think we could. But anyways, we're attacking this one, so we're good. Let's see. On a 3+ we hit. And we got a 6, so definitely that's a hit. So that's our first zombie. We just take him and we put him back in the pool of zombies. He might come back, but we do mark it here because we need to kill ourselves 15. And then after we shoot, like the ability on the shotgun says, we have to roll because we get, what is it, a 1 or a 2, the gun is out of ammo. But we got a 3. So the shotgun, I mean, we just got it, right? So hopefully it has a little bit of ammo left. So that's it. And then at the end of our turn, we are going to move to number 4, which is fight zombies. We would fight any zombies that are on our space. However, there are no zombies on our space, so we're good. So Becky's done, and it's kind of easy to forget since the heroes can take turns in any way they want. It's kind of easy to forget who went, so I just kind of set them down to denote that that one has gone already. Okay, so who wants to be next? Well, I know the sheriff has a revolver, so what is his range? 3. 1, 2, 3, but he cannot shoot because he cannot see him. And if he moves closer, you have to move 1, 2, and from here he could see him. So let's have the sheriff go next since I kind of have a plan. First, let me show you what he's all about. He starts at the police station, and what's his quote? This is my town, and I'm taking it back. The sheriff starts the game with a revolver, which, like I said, I already equipped for him, and he's a man of action. Instead of searching, he may take a revolver from the discard pile, but there are no revolvers on the discard pile yet. Here is his revolver. It's a ranged weapon gun item. It has a range of 3, like I mentioned, and you may target 1 zombie within range. Roll a d6. The zombie is hit on the roll of 4+, so a little bit worse than the shotgun. On the roll of 1, the revolver is out of ammo and we discard it. But it's harder to give you only have to, only 1 will discard it, so a little bit more durable. Which makes sense because, a revolver usually has more shots in it than a shotgun, which usually has, 2? I don't know much about guns. But in any case, let's roll to see where he goes. All right, he got a 6, so pretty good. So we're going to get out of this building. 1, 2. And from here, we can totally see this guy. 1, 2, 3. We're at range 3. If I was here, 1, 2, 3, we would still see him. So sure, let's move here. 1, 2, 3. I see you. I shoot at you. So we need a 4+ to hit. And we get another 6. Wow, we've been just getting 6s. So that will kill the zombie. And like I said, ranged weapons are usually the only way you can kill zombies, unless when you're fighting hand to hand, you roll doubles, which, come on, that's hard to do. We are going to mark that we killed another zombie, bringing us to 2, not bad. So he is done. By the way, he rolled a 6, but he doesn't have to move 6. He can move less than the allotted amount. So that's it for the sheriff. Let's go ahead and put him down here so we know that he went. And now we have 2 more guys which are in the middle. I wish they could search, because searching is a good thing. Let's see. Let's start with Jake. Especially for Jake, it's a good thing. Look at him. He's resourceful. Special rules. When drawing a hero card, take 2 cards and choose which one to keep, and then discard the other. And we want to discard revolvers if he doesn't want to keep them, because the sheriff can pick them up if he ever runs out of ammo with the one he's got now. Let's see. He's a drifter, takes 3 wounds, strange, male, and his quote is, "It's happening, they're coming again." Oh my gosh, that means he's lived through this before. Well, man with experience. He can't search where he's at because he is in the middle of nowhere, so we might as well roll to see where he can go. And he's rolled a 3, so is there any building we can enter on a roll of 3? 1, 2, 3, no. 1, 2, 3, no. 1, there we go. 1, 2, 3. We can go to the church. Of course, that's really close to a zombie. 1, 2, 3. We can also go to the diner. Let's go to the diner because she might end up there. So, yeah, we don't want to go close to the zombies. 1, 2, and you have to walk in through a door straight, not diagonal. So 3. So he's right here. And at the diner, we can pick up a meat cleaver, but we only pick up items if they're in the discard pile, and our discard pile is empty right now. Now, he can't search right now because he moved. So you can either move or search, not both. So he's stuck here. Now he could exchange items with other heroes, but there's no one to exchange items with. He could also shoot a ranged weapon, but he does not have anything equipped yet. He should, and then he has to fight any zombies in his space, but they're none. So he's done pretty much. He moved. He's ready to search next time. And then Johnny, let's take a look at him. Johnny is tough, wins fights on a tie. Good for him. And then he has Blitz. When entering a space with a zombie, may immediately fight the zombie and continue moving. Nice. And Youth may give up a move action to fully heal. And when was his quote? I ain't going out like a chump. And you already saw his chainsaw. Let's move. Let's see where he ends up. All right, so first let's move him. Okay, he got a 6. He can pretty much go everywhere he wants. Now, because of Nurse What's-Her-Face, it's probably a good idea to keep these guys together because she can heal another guy. And also let all the zombies come to us instead of us searching for them. Because, again, if we don't have a ranged weapon, it's going to be tough. Or we can spread out and conquer. That's another strategy. He needs to search. He won't be able to search this time. But I think we're going to come into the diner as well. So he would move 1, 2, 3, and 4 and be at the door. Good thing about being next to walls is that you can see. It's kind of assumed that there are windows or you can see through the door and you can shoot through the door, so you can have line of sight from there. But he can't search because he moved. He can't exchange because there's no one to exchange with. And even if he was to exchange with Jake, he has nothing. So he's done. There's no zombies to fight on his space. I think all the heroes went. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So we're just going to stand them back up and go back to the zombie turn. Now, during the zombie turn, first thing, we're going to, yeah, we're at 14. Then we're going to get more cards, and I can discard 1. And I will. I'm going to discard this one so I can draw 2 evil cards. And I did get a play immediately, so let's do it. New spawning pit. Oh, okay. Well, you've seen this one. The shuffler is fine, and I'm the shuffler. Play immediately. Roll a random building, and we put a new spawning pit there. Random building. We get a 1. And if you look at 1, it's hero's choice. So we get to pick where the spawning pit is going to go. So we want it far, far, far. So you know what? I'm going to pick over here at the barn. And the zombie gets to pick which space he's going to put it on. And then this gets discarded. And so he's going to put it right there by the door. Okay. And with that, we can move on to the next step. We're going to roll to see if we get new zombies at the end of the turn. And this time we got a 10. How many zombies are out there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we are getting new zombies at the end of the turn. Good. Okay. Next up, we're going to move the zombies. Now, haha, I have a shamble. Surprise, heroes. Play this card to move a zombie D6 spaces instead of its normal move. Look out. So I want to move this guy because with only 1 move, he can't reach the girl, but all I gotta roll is a 2 and I will get her. So let's do it. And I got a 4. So 1 and 2. And like I said, that zombie hunger. If you're ever close to a hero, you want to go to that hero. So there we go. And I love that we're attacking her because she cannot heal herself. She can heal others, but not herself. So let's do it. So that is this guy. And again, it's easy to lose track of which zombie you moved. So just do it like this. Oh, you took the spawning pit with you. Don't do that. This guy, and this guy, and I think we got them all, so now we stand them back up. Everybody up. And we're going to have our first hand-to-hand fight. Great. So the way it works is, if you're in a spot with a hero, and you get to fight that hero. If there were, let's bring this guy, 2 zombies, both of them would attack this lady. If there were 2 zombies and 2 heroes, they pair off. One hero fights 1 zombie, the other hero fights another zombie. And if there were 3 heroes in the same space with 2 heroes, then each hero has to fight 1 zombie, and then the extra zombie, you can pick which hero is going to fight it. But in this case, there's just 1 and 1. So the way it works is heroes, they roll 2 dice. Zombies roll 1 dice. Zombies usually win on a tie. If you get a higher number as a zombie, you inflict 1 damage on the hero. If you get the higher number as a hero, you fend off the zombie, which means the zombie stays right there where you are. Nothing happens. If you roll doubles though, you inflict 1 hit, which is enough to kill a regular zombie. So we're looking for doubles and we're looking for high doubles. Can we do all of that? We also have a card in our hand. Play to kill any zombie bitten in a fight, even if no doubles were rolled. So I have that. The zombie player might have something. Let's check. Play this card to hate a hero, forcing them to re-roll any number of their fight dice. Zombie's choice. So we have that. So it's going to be a fun one. Let's see. First, the zombie. Oh, okay. Well, he rolled a 1. Then the heroes. They rolled a 3. I mean, yeah, but it's not a 3. What you do is you pick the highest value and you compare it to the highest value of the zombies. So right now the heroes are winning because they have a 2 and the zombies have a 1. They don't have doubles, so they wouldn't be inflicting any damage. The zombie can play this undead hate the living, which would make a hero re-roll any number of their fight dice. But since I wish they could re-roll their own dice because they roll really low. I don't think it's the right time to use this card because most probably the heroes are going to win no matter what. The heroes, however, have this that can kill any zombie that was beaten in a fight, even if there were no doubles. So what about get back you devils? Let's do it. I think it's the right time to do it since all of the heroes are kind of located here, and this zombie is the closest to all of them, so why not? And also that will put that in the discard pile, which means we finally have stuff in the discard pile. We get rid of this zombie, we go to 3, we also need to get to 15, so the faster we do it, the better. She is alive and well, no wounds inflicted, and that was the only fight that we have to do because all the other characters are alone in a space. We go back to the heroes and we get to choose which way. Well, before we go back to the heroes, the zombies did get new zombies out. We're going to roll 1 die to see how many they get. And they get 1. All right, well, slow going, but of course we are going to place him here, threatening the hospital girl again. Now to the heroes. I know she kind of wants to... She has a ranged weapon now, does she? Yes, she does. She has her shotgun. So let's see if... maybe it's a good idea for her to search whatever she finds when she finally comes to, over to other heroes. She can give it to them, or maybe she'll just get an event. So let's have Becky go first. And Becky's going to search. She's not going to move. We can always just roll to see. She would move 2, which wouldn't have been enough to get into the other building. So let's have her search. Alright, she got Deputy Taylor. She found a friend. Event, townsfolk. Immediately cancel any fight involving a law enforcement or strange hero. Like I said, that's when these words come into place that are on the hero cards. Choose up to 3 hero cards from the disc, or choose up to 3 hero cards from the discard pile and shuffle them back into the deck. We don't have 3 in the discard pile, so we might cancel a fight though with the law enforcement, which is our sheriff, or the stranger, who is the drifter, Jake. So we keep this into our hand. It wasn't an item, so we'll just hold on to it. And next up, we can exchange items, but there's no one in our space, so we're gonna shoot with our shotgun, and it's a range 2, so we are at range. Are we though? We're not. Forgot about that little detail, because there's a door here, and we cannot see through doors, so we cannot shoot that zombie. Okay, well, then we're not doing that. And then finally we could fight any zombies that are here, but there are no zombies here. They might be coming. So she's done. Too bad I kind of missed that. But in any case, she really couldn't have gone too far. Alright, so Becky's finished. Let's see. I know I want these guys to search. He's got a revolver, so he needs to use it. Let's have Jake search. Why? Because he's here at this door. So I think he might be able to see this guy. Yeah, looks like, I don't think so. it will be, the line will go like that. But if he finds something useful, might as well. So let's have Jake search. He would only be moving 2, so I think it's okay for him to search. And he gets to pick 2 cards and choose whichever one he likes. Very convenient. He got a shotgun, which is probably what he's going to keep, or just a scratch. Play when the hero is about to take a wound, prevent that wound. I think we're going to keep the weapon so we can continue killing zombies. Unfortunately, he can see from here. He can totally see this zombie. So not from here, but from this window, he can see over there. So, and it's range 2 though, so we can't reach it with our shotgun. So no attacks, no range attacks for him. We'll have to go to fighting zombies in his space, but there are none, so he's done. So let's have him go down. Now, what about you, mister? You have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I think your revolver is range 3. It is. First, let's see if you get to move. Get to move 1, 2, 3. So you can search next turn. Or 1, 2, 3. But then you can't see the zombie you want to shoot at. Or 1, 2, 3. You're not quite in yet, which I don't like. I think we're going to church. Yeah, we don't want to go in there. So let's move 3. 1, 2, 3. He's not going to search, but he is right here. He can see the zombie through the window. Hopefully he gets a 4+ with his gun. He gets a 4. So 4 does it. This zombie is gone. We go up 1 higher. And he is done. He did a great job. There's no fighting because there's no one on his space. And now we have Johnny, who's going to roll, but he's gonna search because he's at the diner where you can pick up a meat cleaver, but I don't think we have any meat cleavers. I would have remembered. Yeah, no. No weapon. He got Jeb. And I believe Jeb is his father, I want to say. I'm pretty sure Jeb is Johnny's dad. So they found each other. Event. Immediately cancel any zombie card or add 1 extra fight dice to a hero for the rest of the turn. I am running. Zombies or no zombies. So this is just another card that's going to go here on my hand. He has no zombies in his face, so he's done. And then we just get everyone up from their naps. Becky, oh yeah, I forgot about Becky tonight. Alright, so back to the zombie. First, let's move the track down to 13 turns. Then we can discard 1, but I think I like these, so I'm just going to draw 2 more. Any play immediately? No, so okay. So we move on to, we're going to roll to see if we spawn new zombies. We got 7. Let's count how many zombies are on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it, just 5. So we are getting new zombies. Now we're going to move the zombies. I got me another shamble. Play this card to move a zombie. I got me another shamble. Play this card to move 1 zombie d6 spaces instead of its normal move. Look out! And I know I've been doing this guy because he can, with the 2 he can roll, but let's roll first and see if we can actually get one of these guys to move and come and help. Yeah, we get a 5. So let's put this card away with a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can attack Jake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or we could just do the original plan. But I think bringing these guys closer is actually good. So 1, 2. Ha. Then we can either attack. Well, if we're next to a hero, we want to come and attack him. We don't want to sweep past him. So here he is, ready to attack Jake. Then that zombie went. We'll move this zombie here. We'll move this zombie here. This zombie here. Yeah, these big spaces really let you move a lot faster. This zombie here, because they can move through walls. That's not a zombie. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Everybody up. Jake is getting a fight. Okay, so again, We are going to have Jake roll 2, and the zombie rolls 1. However, let's see. Zombie player now can, the zombie player can play one and only one fight card, because apparently the zombies are not very smart. So only one fight card per turn, but I do have fight cards, so let's see. They're all the same because I didn't shuffle very well. So I have my Undead Hate the Living card, which you've seen before. I can make the heroes re-roll. The zombies roll first. Okay, they got a 4, much better than last time. And then let's have Jake roll. And well, he got a 5, which is better than a 4, no doubles. So the zombie is going to use his fight card to have him re-roll that 5. So let's do that. And he rolled another 5. So, and what about our heroes? I could have canceled the fight altogether because that's a strange hero, and we got a card to cancel strange fights with strange heroes. We can also add 1 extra dice to a hero, but I think I'm just going to fend it up, which means I'm just going to leave it there because he has a ranged weapon, so I can kill him next turn hopefully and move that over. So I'm going to leave it as is. We're going to fend them off. There's no more fights anywhere, because that's the only zombie that's with the hero. We roll to see how many new zombies we get. We get 6 new zombies. Let's do it. Put 1 here next to the sheriff. We'll put 1 here to make things more interesting. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have to put the other one up here. We're running out of zombies. That can't be a good thing for the heroes. Okay, so zombies are done. Back to the heroes. Now we've got a couple things that we need to do. So Jake, let's have him go first. He's resourceful. He's going to, no matter what he rolls, he's going to search. He rolled a 6, which means he could get away, because you can move away if you're in the same space with the hero, with the zombie, you can move away. It doesn't hurt you. You can just go. Do I want to move away? If I move away, I can't search. I'd rather search, especially because he gets 2 cards. We find ammo. Anytime a gun item would have to be discarded from this hero, you may discard ammo in its place. Or we found a ranged weapon, signal flare. It has a range of 4, roll a d6. The zombie's skilled on a roll of 2+, so it's pretty good. But then we have to discard it when fired. But it doesn't count against the hero's weapon limit, so actually Jake can equip it. I think we're keeping the signal flare. We have to kill these zombies. The ammo sounds really good too. Hopefully maybe we'll be able to find it again somehow. He's going to equip it, but the plan is to give it to somebody that doesn't have a ranged weapon yet. Moving on, we're going to use the pump shotgun to kill this guy, or at least attempt. So we roll 1, and we get another 6. So this guy is dead. We move to 5, and then we need to check if it runs out of ammo on a 1 or a 2. But I got a 5, so we have ammo. And that's why I didn't keep the ammo. I mean, it's great if we get a 1 or a 2, instead of discarding our weapon, we discard the ammo. But rolling a 1 or a 2, well, the chances are not that high, I hope. So that's why I decided to keep the ranged weapon instead. Alright, he's done. He doesn't have any other zombies in his space. So let's have the nurse, because she's kind of in the same predicament. Should she search? Yes, because she doesn't want to move. Yeah, let's search. See what we get. She found a crowbar. Another good weapon. Item, hand weapon, combat bonus. The hero may win a fight on a tie. After each use, breaks on 1 or 2. Discard the crowbar because it gets stuck in the zombie. This should even up the odds. So that's kind of good for her, since all the zombies seem to want to have a piece of her. By the way, I gotta say, I didn't know that she held such a resemblance to the nurse that's featured in the Blink 182 video, What's My Age Again? If you don't believe me, go watch the video. When I painted her, it's like, wait a minute, she looks familiar. Anyways, back to the game. We searched, we found a crowbar. This is our last weapon that we can hold, because we can only hold 2 weapons. 4 things, but 2 weapons. Okay, Then we're going to go ahead and use our ranged attack and try to hit a, what is it, 3+. And we get another 6. Goodness gracious. So we get this one out. We go to 6. And then we have to check if on a 1 or 2 runs out of ammo. But no, it does not. Got a 6. That's good. And she's done because she has no zombies on her space and no fighting. Alright, Johnny, and Mr. Sheriff. Mr. Sheriff's plan can be to shoot. So let's have him go. Let's have him search. And we found ammo. So this time, I guess we'll keep it. We don't have a choice of another card. But he has a revolver, so this can help if he rolls a 1 on his revolver. And then for his range, he's going to use his revolver at a range 3, 1, 2, more than enough. He needs to get a 4+. He gets a 4. Wow, he's always like barely making it. On the roll of 1, the revolver is out of ammo, but it's not out of ammo. It is out of zombie. Alright, we're up to 7. And with that, he's done because he has nobody to fight. So who's next? Oh yeah, Johnny. Johnny be good. He might as well search. He does have that thing he found at the beginning of the game, but let's see what else he can find. He found a baseball bat with his face on it. Item, hand weapon, so another hand weapon for him. The hero may roll an extra fight dice. This ability may be used multiple times for fight. Roll to see if the baseball bat breaks after every use. Breaks on 1 or 2. Seems to be like the common number. 1 or 2 breaks things. So now he has the 2 weapons that he can carry. He cannot carry anything else. But again, he can exchange weapons with other heroes. He doesn't have a ranged weapon, so he can't attack. There are really no zombies to attack around here anyways. So he is done. And we go back up. We go to zombie turn. First we move the soundtrack dial. Okay, then we can discard one of our cards if we'd like. And since they're both the same, I'm going to discard it and draw 3 new ones. There is one play immediately, so let's do it. My god, they've taken the zombie event. Roll a random building and place a taken over marker on it. Place a zombie from the zombie pool in each empty space of this building. No hero may enter this building or search here. If the building has already been taken over, reroll. Zombies placed here may not move this turn. So the zombies have found the building and taken over the building. So let's find out what building that is. Let's roll. Okay, so it's a building around here. Hopefully not the church. See which one is it. It's 4. So if you look at the little numbers, it's the police station. Oh no, we like the police station. So this one remains in play. We'll just leave it here. Let's put one of those markers. Use a taken over token. No hero may enter this building. A hero already here may not search. And then we put a zombie in each space of the building. Okay. Is there anything else the zombie player wants to play? Yes, there is. The zombie player plays Relentless Advance. Play at the start of a zombie turn, which like I said, is before any zombies move. Roll a d6. Immediately move that many zombies 1 space. Those zombies may move and fight normally this turn. And remember, these guys cannot move this turn, so I'm going to have them lay down to remember that I do not need to activate them. So let's roll to see how many zombies move. 1. Okay, I'm just going to have this one move, because then during his turn, or her turn, she can move again and attack Nurse Becky. So, what a roll. And I think that's it for me as far as zombie player playing cards. So we're going to roll to spawn new zombies. And we rolled 6. How many zombies are on the board? Now there's plenty. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so no new zombies this turn. That's okay. We have plenty. We're going to move them. So again, this lady is going to come over. This guy is getting closer. This guy is getting closer. This guy is going to move here. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's a sheriff. Oh, here's another one. Okay, now everybody can stand up. These guys are like forming a line, like they're gonna get on a ride or something. These guys can act next turn, and then of course our lady here is going to fight our nurse. Okay, let's do that now. So Nurse Becky gets 2. She has a crowbar now. The hero wins a fight on a tie, but then it might get stuck in the zombie. Zombie rolls first. Oh my gosh, another one, really? Okay. And then Becky rolls. And it's not doubles, but she is winning. And again, the zombie has a fight that undead hate the living, which can make the heroes re-roll. But what? I mean, even if they re-roll, they have to beat as a 1. So I think I'm gonna leave it as is. The zombie is fended off, not killed. The crowbar says that she would win even if on a tie, correct? Yeah. But she won anyway, so. And then we have to check, in any case, we have to check if it breaks. We roll 1 or 2, it gets stuck on the zombie. Let's try. It does not get stuck. We could have given her an extra die, which might have helped, but we didn't. So the zombie is not killed, just kind of stays there. But that's the only fight we have to resolve, so let's move on to the hero's turn. And again, well, this time, how about Jake goes first? He has a pump shotgun. So first he's going to search. He gets 2 cards. He should roll. He could have moved 4. All right, I can keep the pitchfork, which is a hand weapon, or I can, at last, play at the start of a hero turn to cancel any zombie cards that are marked remain in play, which we have one, so we can go back and search in the police station. But do we really want to, or do we want to keep the pitchfork that makes me reroll? I think the pitchfork is a lot better right now. And he can't equip it because the flare gun, or the, what is it? Yeah, the signal flare doesn't occupy any space or doesn't count towards the limit. So in case we go to hand combat, I think he wants that pitchfork around. So we'll do that, and then we're going to shoot our shotgun, not our signal. It's a range 2. We can see him. He gets a 2 though, so he misses because he needs a 3+, so almost. And let's see if it runs out of ammo, and it does not. Okay, so he didn't do much, but that's okay. He is finished. He doesn't have to fight anybody. He might have to fight next turn though. So let's see. Can Johnny help? Johnny has a bat. He can go out there and fight, I guess. Let's have Nurse Becky go first, and then we'll make that decision. We know what she's going to do. She's going to search. She gets, get back, you devils. Play to kill any zombie beaten in a fight, even if no doubles were rolled. We'll keep that around. We'll fire her shotgun. She needs a 3+. She gets a 3, so okay. It is a 3+, yes. So another zombie out. We are up to 8. And now we have to see if she runs out of ammo, and she does not. That's good. Okay, she's done. Another good job from Nurse Becky at the hospital. She hasn't even left work yet. And we got this guy who cannot see in here because there's a wall. So he can search, or he can start running the other direction. Let's see how much he moves. He's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3, not very far. 1, 2, 3. Or he can search in here. He has ammo. He has a revolver. This guy is going to take 2 turns to search. This is a first aid. Play on any hero except during a fight to heal 1 wound from them. I think we're about ready to, and then he's done because he cannot fight anybody here. I think we're about ready to go hand to hand. We can recover, but again, the problem with hand to hand is you don't get to kill zombies, just fend them off. So better off just having them come and shooting with our guns. And then Johnny does not have a ranged weapon, and if he finds one, he won't be able to use it to get to that zombie, but he does need to find one, so I think we're searching again. And he got at last, which is what we discarded before, but there's another one in the deck apparently, so we can cancel the remains in play. So we can do that at the beginning of our hero turn, so next turn. Unfortunately, no ranged weapon, so he'll have to wait and search again next time, or he can start coming and fighting hand to hand and trying to roll doubles. But everybody's gone, so everybody gets up. And let's go ahead and do the zombie turn. Okay, so the zombies need to start killing heroes. They can kill 2 heroes, they can win. And it looks like the board is ready for that, right? First thing they're going to do, though, is move the soundtrack dial, because Looks like it's 11. So 11 more turns before nighttime comes. Then we're going to go ahead and draw cards. We can discard one of these, but I don't think I want to, so I'm just going to pick another 2. No play immediately. Keep these. Then we're going to see if we get new zombies at the end of the turn. And with only a 5, I don't think so, but let's go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Okay, no new zombies this turn. Let's continue on then to moving the zombies. And we know where this guy's going to go, right? It's going to go here, here. Now these guys are moving quite a lot. Do I have something that will let them move? Oh, I do have a shamble. You've seen that one before. Let's do it. Let's use it. I can roll a d6 instead of moving just one space. Discard that. Let's roll a d6. I get to move 6. Very nice. I'm going to bring one of these further guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's have a double fight. Let's leave the spawning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So Jake's going to have to fight 2 monsters. Nice. Okay, this one here, and this guy who I always forget about there, and you haven't moved, so all right, everybody up. Look at this. See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, let us fight. Zombies are going to roll first. Get a 4, okay. So he can re-roll any number of their fight dice, limit once per fight. And then we have to check if it breaks on a 1 or 2. So, okay, 5 and 6 is looking good for the heroes. However, where's my 4? There it is. The zombie player has one of the fight cards. It is one that you should already be familiar with. Undead Hate the Living. We can have them re-roll any number of their fight dice. So we're going to re-roll both. That's that. Whoa, even better. They got doubles and they got a 6. You love to see it. Can the zombie do anything about that? I don't think so. No, there's nothing they can do about it. So we're going to actually, Jake did amazing. We're going to kill one of these. Move to 9, but then the pitchfork might break if we get either a 1 or a 2. And we get a 1, so the pitchfork broke, so we have to discard it. Well, I think it really served its purpose. Zombie actually helped the heroes by having them reroll. Now that I think about it, there is one more fight that needs to happen in this space, so we're going to roll for the zombie, who got a 1. Then we're going to roll for Jake, who no longer has a pitchfork. But yeah, he is a winner, and again, the zombie has nothing that they can do. So the zombie is actually fended up. Nothing happens to it, but nothing happens to us. We don't take a wound. The game actually says on the manual that it's easier for the zombies to get for the heroes to get a win and fend off zombies. It's easy to fend off zombies since the heroes roll more dice than the zombies, but it's hard to kill a zombie in a hand-to-hand combat. It's harder to get rid of them unless you have those ranged weapons, which luckily we found a few. So with that, this fight is finished, and I think that's the only fight we need to resolve. Yes, okay. However, the zombie has one more thing that they can do. There's too many. Play this card at the end of the zombie turn to spawn d6 new zombies. You may remove them from anywhere on the board if there are not enough out of play, but there are. There are exactly 6, which the zombie player calculated this into the equation before playing the card. So we discard this, but the heroes are not going to take that. They're going to use an event. This is from the hero deck. They're going to have Jeb cancel any zombie card. We'll cancel that right off. Now, I'm pretty sure that we could have seen how much they roll first, which it would have been 2 zombies, so we prevented 2 zombies from coming in. I still think it's okay to cancel it. We need to kill us, how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more, and I'm pretty sure there's 6 on the board, so we don't need any more. We would now place new zombies out on the board, but the zombie player didn't roll high enough for that to happen, so we're back to the hero turn, and wow, it looks like we have some things to do. So I know the sheriff is going to use his revolver to shoot at a zombie, so first he's going to search, and I gotta tell you, if the hero deck runs out of cards, we lose the adventure. So Actually, I have something that I can use. I've been holding on to this one, which is a cancel a remaining play, which we can cancel to search the police department. Not sure that that's the best use for this, but we have it. We might as well use it. And then the deputy tailor will either have us cancel a fight, or we can put 3 cards from the discard pile back into the deck. I do believe there are really nasty remain in play cards in that deck. So the police station, we don't need it right now. I'm going to hold on to canceling that. But I think it might be time, especially if there's good stuff in the discard pile, to put some stuff back. There's ammo. There's all those cards that let us kill zombies even if... Play to kill a zombie beaten in a fight. Kill a zombie, that sounds really good. There's ammo. What else we have? Preventing wounds. And adding extra. Yeah, so I think I'm going to use my deputy tailor to take 3 cards from the discard pile and put them back into the deck and shuffle it. So I have to discard my deputy tailor, and I'm going to put Jeb, which we just used, back in the deck. I'm going to put some ammo back in the deck, and I'm going to put the one that kills zombies when we beat them in a fight back in the deck. I will grab the deck and I will shuffle all that, and I'm going to do this before, because it's at the beginning of the hero turn that I can use this ability. So before the Sheriff Anderson searches, there is a father or a priest of some kind that you can play as. I got confused. I saw the hat. I don't know why I thought it was him, but it's not. It's Sheriff Anderson. So Sheriff Anderson gets a wielding torch. Okay, this is a hand weapon, which Sheriff only has 1 weapon, if I remember correctly. We'll go check. Reroll any. This is a hand weapon though, so melee. Reroll one of the hero's fight dice. Maybe use multiple times per fight. Oh, nice. After each use, breaks on a 1 or 2. Yeah, the sheriff has a gun, which is a weapon, and then he has first aid, he has ammo, so this will be his second gun, and also he cannot hold any more items, so probably it's a good time for him to, instead of searching, start moving, or give items to somebody else. But from here, he can shoot his revolver, so he's going to do that, because we cannot exchange items with anyone there, because there's no one there. So we move to shoot a ranged weapon. And he gets a 2, which is a miss. But at least he doesn't lose the revolver, because it is out of ammo, and gets discarded. He rolls a 1. So he didn't get to shoot anybody, and he was hoping to, because now the zombies can reach him. Is there anything we can do to change that? No, not really. So we'll have to defend when they come back. But I just got a torch, so maybe that will help me. So we've done the sheriff. Over here, Mr. Jake can try and get that zombie dead. If not, Johnny will have to come and help. So let's do Jake first. He's going to search. He gets 2 cards because of his ability. So Johnny found in first aid. Play on any hero, except we're in a fight, to heal 1 wound. But we haven't been wounded yet. And then he found ammo, so he doesn't have to discard. So I think we're keeping the ammo. We have Nurse Becky as a healer for now. Discard this one. Off we go. Let's. We can always shoot at a range. I guess another thing we could have done is given the weapon to the signal flare to Johnny. That would have been smart too. But it's okay. It was okay for him to search. So let's go ahead and use that shotgun now. We know that we won't lose it. And we get a 4. Okay, 4 is enough, right? We need a 3 plus? Correct. So, okay, he got rid of the zombie. We are up to 10. And now we need to check if we lose it on a 1 or 2. But we don't. Okay, so no need to use our ammo. He doesn't have to fight anybody because he got rid of them. So we got Nurse. Let's see how much she rolls for movement. Maybe she'll come and join everyone. Oh, she rolled a 6. That sounds good. Does she need to search though? It would be nice for her to search, but she does have a ranged weapon. So let's move over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 4 to... Should we move to Johnny? We can exchange things with Johnny. But we both have range weapons and hand weapons. I think we're all good in the exchanging department. I want to exchange something with Jake. If I stay here, let's stay with Jake, because if I stay here with Jake, I can shoot at this zombie because I can see him through the wall. And I have my shotgun, so let's do that. So I could exchange things, but I don't think I need to. We have the same gun, same shotgun. He does have that signal flare, but I don't think that's she needs that. Johnny needs that. Maybe Johnny will move over here. We'll see. So for now, I'm just going to not exchange anything and just shoot. I need a 4+, no, 3+. And I only got a 2, so that's not enough. Let's see if we lose it. We don't lose it, but we didn't. That's 2 misses this turn, so she doesn't have to fight anybody. And something that I don't know if I've mentioned before, there can be any number of zombies and figures, heroes in a space. There's no limit to the amount, which I'm sure if there's too many, it'll be hard to tell how many, but there is no limit. Next up, we are going to have Johnny, and I think Johnny's going to move. Let's see. Well, he only needs to move 1, so what did he get? It doesn't matter what he got. He got a 5. Okay, but he's going to come over here with these 2 sleepyheads, and now he's going to exchange, and he's going to get this signal flare. If he got the pump shotgun, he wouldn't be able to use it because you're only allowed to use a shotgun once per turn, and the turn consists of everybody going. But the signal flare hasn't been used, so he's going to go ahead and use it now as his range attack to fire at one of these zombies. So range 4, you may target 1 zombie within range, roll a d6. All we need is a 2+, but then of course we're going to discard it when we're done. But I guess we're okay with discarding it as long as we hit something. So we're going to go for this little guy over here. And we're looking for a 2 or more. And we get a 3, so that's enough to send this guy packing and move to 11. And we're going to discard it because it's a 1 use only. Okay. And after that, he doesn't have to fight anybody, so he's finished. So everybody's here, happy family. They're all making introductions, and the sheriff is over here facing peril. And now we go back to the zombies' turn. We're going to, there's only 10 more turns, but the zombies are doing a pretty good job of killing, the heroes are doing a good job of killing zombies, and the zombies are not doing that great of a job at killing heroes. Nobody's wounded yet. We have to get some wounds in here. We have to roll high. Okay, so next things is, I can discard this one, but I like this one. Yeah, so I'm just going to grab another 3. And no play immediate. I'm going to use cornered. There's Billy. It's funny because here it looks like an SK, but I just saw him on another picture. Where is it? Here, where it looks, oh no, it is an SK. I thought it was an SR. Good, because I think I painted an SK on his jacket, which I don't know what it is. It's SK, I don't know what it means. But in any case, play this card at the start of the zombie turn until the start of the next zombie turn. The zombies roll 2 extra fight dice, but heroes win on ties. Good lord. That means the zombies will be rolling 3 dice. Wow, nice. 3 against 2. That's more even now. I'm going to keep this here to remember, and I know at least there's going to be 1 fight. I didn't get anything that would let me move the zombies a little faster, which would have been nice since I have this card out. But okay, at least we'll hit at least 1, right? We have to. Okay, we're rolling to spawn new zombies. We got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, so no new zombies again. We're gonna move the zombies. This is the fun part. Okay, this guy is here. Here. Look at all this fun coming next turn. Okay, everybody up. We really needed new zombies though. Okay. Alrighty. And then we're going to fight. The only fight we have is here against the sheriff. We will, however, be rolling an extra 2 for the zombies. So let's do it. Oh man. Well, we did get a 5. It's probably the one we're going to use. And now for Mr. Sheriff. Oh, they got doubles. However, they lost because they needed to roll doubles that were higher. They would have killed the zombie. Is there anything they can do? No, no, they can't. So they do get their first damage. So here's a wound token for the sheriff. Okay. Then I think that's the only fight we have to account for. So discard that. Is there anything else I want to do? Not right now. So we are done. We are going back to the hero's turn. So we have a few to kill here. Sheriff has some work to do as well. I wish he could move and then attack, but I mean, he could. Let's do Sheriff first. He also has, why not? Let's play Recovery. Play on any hero, except during a fight, to heal one wound from them. And this will free up some space for him, and he is back to fully healed. However, I do think he wants to move because, well, if he doesn't move and he doesn't kill the zombie, next time he'll be fighting two. But if he moves, next time he'll only be fighting one zombie. Or maybe not, no zombies. So I think it's smart for him to move. Let's see how much he rolls. Okay, he's only moving one, but that's what he wants to move. Because if he moves more than one, well, if he moves here, he can kill that guy. But I guess he'll stay in the building and just shoot over here with his revolver. So let's see if he hits. He needs a 4+. He got a 5. Okay, so this one is done. We move to 12. And we have to check. Oh, no, we don't have to check. If we get a 1 on the roll, then we lose the revolver. Which we wouldn't because we have ammo, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so Sheriff done. Did a good job over there. Now we have the pack of 3. Who wants to shoot first? I think the nurse should go first. Ladies first. She's got her pump shotgun ready to go. She can probably search since she's not going to move. So let's have her search. And she found Doc Brody, county physician. They must be friends. Looks like Doc Brody was at the diner having some breakfast. Fully heal any hero except during a fight. If played on Becky, shuffle this card back into the hero deck. See, I told you they were friends. So we'll keep that here. It's nice to have a doctor around. And then we're going to shoot. We need a 3+. We got a 5, so 1 is out. Also moving this to 13. And we have to make sure that she doesn't lose it. So roll a 1 or a 2, we lose it. Oops, let's get that out of the way. We rolled a 2, so we're losing our shotgun. It's out of ammo and we don't have any ammo. So if we want it back, we could find it at the police station, but of course we can't search there unless I cancel that event. Okay, well, that wasn't good, but it happens. So she's done. Now, Billy doesn't have a ranged weapon. Billy wants to go out there and fight fists first. I think Billy's going to take the fight to them. He might as well. He's, like, you know, equipped. So he might roll an extra fight dice. And this can be used multiple times per fight. But at 1 or a 2, we break the bat. And he's also rolling an extra fight dice here. And any zombie beaten in a fight is automatically killed, even if no doubles were rolled. And then if you lose the fight, then we discard it. Now, here's the thing. I think, and that I've forgotten, but I think this guy, yeah, he just played cornered, and it says until the start of the next zombie turn. So corner is still in effect, which means the zombies are rolling 2 extra dice. So the zombies will be rolling 3, and Johnny will be rolling 4. 1 from the combat bonus on the chainsaw, 1 from the combat bonus on the baseball bat. Of course, the baseball bat can be used multiple times, so we can add even more as long as it doesn't break. So I think it's fairly alright. We can try and send Johnny out. Okay, he rolled 6, so he can actually go wherever, pretty much wherever he wants to go. My plan is kind of to have him go here, fight this zombie, and then Jake can shoot at this zombie with his shotgun, which is a range 2. And that would actually, if I succeed and we get to kill this zombie, I will win. So I say let's do it. So he's going to move 6 straight out the door. Excuse me. from here. You still need to lay down, love. 1, 2. He's gonna stand right here. Let's put the nurse back over here. Just put it on this side. And now he's gonna fight. So let's roll for the zombies first. Well, they roll doubles, but of course the zombies don't have the same ability of something happens when they roll doubles. So really, they gotta fight. That's their highest. And do they have anything to influence that? Yeah, but I think they did pretty good. I don't think we're gonna use the fight card I have. It lets me roll 2 more dice. But beating a 5 is gonna be hard even with 4 dice. So let's do it. Here comes Johnny. He did get a 6. So because he did get that 6, didn't get doubles, but I believe the hero may roll an extra fight die. This ability may be used multiple times. Roll to see if we have to roll to see if this bad breaks. Heroes from ability can be beaten in a fight is automatically if the doubles were rolled. Yeah, so this will be the chainsaw means the zombie will die, because even if no doubles were rolled, the heroes are winning, and that would make them this what do you call it, win and kill a zombie because of the chainsaw. So because of that, I think the zombie is going to use his fight dice now, his fight card, because you can use this at any time, as long as it's during a fight. If it's his fight, he can only use 1 per fight. This is the one he's going to use. Play this card to let a zombie roll 2 extra fight dice, so they're rolling 2 more. So we know they have a 5. Let's leave this over here with all the results. So they're going to roll 2 more. 5 so far, but let's see if they can get a 6 here. They can't. That's what they were looking for. They were looking for a 6 in order to beat that. I don't think he can do anything else, because like I said, he can only play 1 at a time. So with this result, then the zombie is killed, and that moves us to 14. We have to check if things break. So the chainsaw only breaks if you lose a fight. Okay, so this one's good. The bat breaks on a 1 or a 2. Let's see if it breaks. We got a 4, so it does not break. So we keep our things. Johnny did great, and now it's up to Jake. He can kill the last zombie with 10 turns left. Anything good here? Yes, there is good stuff here. There's a fully heal, and then there's one that says play to kill any zombies beaten in a fight, even if no doubles were rolled. So he has a pretty good chance. So first, he's over here, Jake. Let's have him search. He gets to pick 2. So he's got Faith and a Meat Cleaver. Faith, play on any hero until the end of the turn. That hero rolls an extra fight dice. Oh, look, okay. And fight is only for melee. Fight does not involve ranged weapons. If played on a holy hero, Faith remains in play. But we don't have any holy heroes. That would be the priest that I talked about. The Meat Cleaver is a hand weapon. If the hero rolls a 6 on any of their fight dice, the zombie is instantly killed. We don't have a hand weapon, so we'll keep the Meat Cleaver, and we'll get rid of Faith, which we can pick up at church from the discard pile. So that might be something the sheriff might want to do. So now, range attack, we have our pump shotgun, which rolls 1 die at range 2, roll a d6 for each zombie, but there's only 1 zombie in the space. Kill that 3+, and then 1 or 2, the shotgun is out of ammo. So all we need is a 3, and we got a 6. So guess what, guys? That gets rid of the last zombie. We're at 15, and as soon as one of the conditions for winning is met by either one of the 2 sides, the game ends, and we have a winner. We say GG, and we finish the game. So the heroes were victorious. They really had... they did okay. I think there was only 1 wound throughout the game. They really had an easy time. Of course, this is the intro scenario, so it's more to teach you the mechanics of the game. We have not played with the advanced cards, which really make it harder on the heroes. But at least it gives you a feel of the game and how it feels to have all those zombies come at you. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, guys, there you have it. That was a full run through of Last Night on Earth, the zombie game. And like I mentioned before, if you want to see a run through mixing this game with Invasion from Outer Space, let me know in the comments below. I'm looking forward to doing that, at least on my own, playing it and checking it out. But if you guys would like to see that, I can do that as well. If you enjoyed this video, I always ask you to give us a thumbs up to let me know that you did enjoy it. Also subscribe to Meeple Village and follow us on Twitter and on Instagram so you can keep up with what's going on in the world of Meeple Village. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video, but until then, may you play more games.